first coat of stain. So what I like to do with my tabletops, wood surfaces, put on a coat of the semi-translucent or semi-transparent, I guess is the right word, stain, and sand some raw spots in to kind of flaw it, and then do another coat on top to make it a little bit more, I guess, antique. So I went back over it with 60 grit and then over it with, I think, 320 grit sandpaper. So this is the bottom side of the table after doing some distressing to it. I think it looks pretty okay. Unfortunately, there's like a lot of circle marks. I think that's mostly because I was using a towel that had already been used for stain and it had already hardened up. So I went ahead and got a new towel to use for the other side, which is the side that we'll be showing. I'm pleasantly surprised to see that none of the solar panels are broken, first of all, and second, they haven't gotten all that dirty. While I'm up here, I'm still gonna clean them off, but for now, this looks pretty good. Dad's helping me with a project that I can show you in a second here, but basically the screws around that vent fan there I had to pull out, and then we had to put in some supports for the ceiling tiles. I'll show you the inside to see what I'm talking about. So I found this that a neighbor that just moved in was throwing out, and on the bottom of it had these rails. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, these are kind of heavy duty. I think I could build some sort of step or ladder with it. I saw a really cool design online where someone put a ladder on the door, just actually going up, separated, and then a separate little bottom piece down here and a separate piece right along the back. Obviously that AC unit is in the way, so I can't exactly do that, but I'm wondering if maybe I could do just a very thin ladder, because this is the size of a regular ladder and it's pretty darn close. So here are the finished ceiling panels from yesterday. Didn't get to show you that. And then this is the gray that'll be going in here. Slightly different than the gray that's in here, but now I went ahead and reinforced this part of the door here, which honestly makes the wall a little bit more sturdy, which is a nice thing. But the panels I'm using are going to go flush with here, ideally. And the reason for that is this distance is exactly the width of the door, which I guess was an oversight on my part. I really should have left maybe a quarter of an inch left over just to make up for any error, or even 1/8 of an inch. I should have left some kind of clearance, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and just work with what I got, and if I really need to, I can shave down some of the door, or I can shave down some of the door frame. Ideally, don't have to do anything, but we'll see. Today it looks like it's Silent Hill outside. Thick fog everywhere. I brought in the tabletop that I was working on just to see what it would look like. I'm wondering if I can just lay across that, if I'll fit. Well, broke that. Oh no. I'm just upset that I broke that now. I went ahead and cut this strip. It took a lot of sanding to get to fit right, and it's still not 100% even over there. But I have boards like this reinforcing the seam here, so it feels like a solid wall. Maybe I will wall patch. I will maybe use wall patch over all this, but also I kind of like the look. It kind of reminds me of an airplane, even though yes, I know that it should be rivets if it's going to be an airplane, but it still looks kind of cool in my opinion. And then I was going to measure this piece to put here and finish this wall. Then I would have all the walls in the bathroom finished and ready to be painted. However, breaking the bench over here really set me back. Here's the little table just in the corner. This might actually be where this table lives. So fixing this thing has been the bane of today. Oh. And here's the new piece over here. As you can see, I started drilling the holes, but to avoid everything looking really nasty on the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and drill through from this side now to finish the holes out. Then we're gonna go ahead and take the jigsaw and cut across these lines, just like on the last one. Oh, missed 2 holes here. Gotta fix those. Mounting the hinges to the door. These are a little oversized. And then put it in the door frame and see where we need to take out some of the door frame to fit. Because I don't have a router, I did this using this Dremel piece. That way this sits flush. Here to fix the hinge, and down here as well. And then I finished this wall. It looks kind of industrial and it's not perfect, but you know, obviously this is my build, so I'm okay with not perfect. Originally, I wanted to do like a mid-century modern slash early atomic age, I guess, kind of look for the interior of the bus. All the materials, like the fabrics for that kind of look, are uber expensive, and went with anything that was kind of along those lines. Provoked that sort of feel to me, and so the style of everything changed. This piece is here, still needs to be painted. I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. I'm honestly kind of feeling like I might go to the gym. Foam mattress topper came in, it was 80 bucks online. I didn't like spending the money, but this is way too soft without it. So this will go on top. I'll probably end up gluing them together, maybe, looking up how to do that, and then giving them to my grandmother so she can go ahead and sew them into the cushions for the couch. Got the replacement panel painted. Boom, done. Might be hard to see, but I painted here. This is where the water damage was coming from the vent fan, but I think I may have taken care of the problem. We will see. I'm actually going to put a metal sign that goes here, so if water's still coming through, we will know because it will rust. But I also stained the frame here, and then also did white on these walls too. May end up doing wallpaper, we'll see. Also painted the front, sides, and bottom, and top, I guess, of this door for the bathroom.